Assalamu alaikum. Please mute your lines. Prepare your hearts and minds for prayer. Attention, prayer.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hayya ala salat. Hayya ala salat. Hayya ala falah. Hayya ala falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah. قل أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
I mean, all praises are truly due to Allah. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. I thank Allah for His coming and intervention in our affairs in the person of Master Fard Muhammad, to whom praises are due forever. I thank Him for the eternal leader of the nation of Islam, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, the exalted Christ, seated in power. I thank the both of them for the modern-day Jesus in our midst, our divine guide, our divine warner, our divine mercy, yet among us, the final call, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. I greet you in the greeting words of peace and paradise in our original language of Arabic of Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to the Holy Qur'an 30 and 30 Qur'ānic read and podcast. All praise is due to Allah. We began the call this morning at 5:30 a.m. with the music mix lecture delivered by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan titled, If Satan Cast Out Satan. What a timely message. Today we will be reading from installment number 12, part 23. Part 23 begins with Surah 36, Ayat 22, and goes all the way through to Surah 39, Ayat 31. Once again, today we will be reading part 23. Part 23 begins with Surah 36, Ayat 22, and goes all the way through to Surah 39, Ayat 31. Our sister Latif will begin our read. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. Part 23. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Part 23, Yasin, Surah 36. Section 2, Confirmation of the Truth. Ayats 22 through 32. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And what reason have I that I should not serve him who created me, and to whom you will be brought back? Shall I take besides him gods whose intercession, if the beneficent should desire to afflict me with harm, will avail me not, nor can they deliver me? Then I shall surely be in clear error. Surely I believe in your Lord, so hear me. It was said, enter the garden. He said, would that my people knew how my Lord has forgiven me and made me of the honored ones. We sent not down upon his people after him any host from heaven, nor do we ever send. It was not but a single cry, and lo, they were still. Alas for the servants! Never does a messenger come to them, but they mock him. See they not how many generations we destroyed before them, that they return not to them? And all, surely all, will be brought before us.
Ayat 33. And a sign to them is the dead earth. We give life to it and bring forth from it grain, so they eat of it. And we make therein gardens of date palms and grapes, and we make springs to flow forth therein, that they may eat of the fruit thereof, and their hands made it not. Will they not then give thanks? Glory be to him who created pairs of all things, of what the earth grows, and of their kind, and of what they know not. And a sign to them is the night. We draw forth from it the day. Then lo, they are in darkness. And the sun moves on to its destination. That is the ordinance of the mighty, the knower. And the moon we have ordained for its stages, till it becomes again as an old dry palm branch. Neither is it for the sun to overtake the moon, nor can the night outstrip the day, and all flow on in an orbit. And a sign to them is that we bear their offspring in the laden ship, and we have created for them the light thereof, whereon they ride. And if we please, we may drown them. Then there is no succor for them, nor can they be rescued. But by mercy from us, and for enjoyment till a time. And when it is said to them, guard against that which is before you, and that which is behind you, that mercy may be shown to you. And there comes to them no message of the messages of their Lord, but they turn away from it. And when it is said to them, spend out of that which Allah has given you, those who disbelieve say to those who believe, shall we feed him whom, if Allah please, it could feed? You are in naught but clear error. And they say, when will this promise come to pass? if you are truthful. They await but a single cry, which will overtake them while they contend. So they will not be able to make a bequest, nor will they return to their family.
Surah 36, Yasin, Part 23, Ayat 51 through Ayat 67. And the trumpet is blown, when lo, from their graves they will hasten on their Lord. They will say, Oh, woe to us! Who has raised us up from our sleeping place? This is what the beneficent promised, and the messengers told the truth. It is but a single cry, when lo, they are all brought before us. So this day no soul is wrong in aught, and you are not rewarded aught but for what you did. Surely the owners of the garden are on that day in a happy occupation. They and their wives are in shades, reclining on raised couches. They have fruits therein, and they have whatever they desire. Peace, a word from a merciful Lord. And withdraw today, O guilty ones. Did I not charge you, O children of Adam, that you serve not the devil? Surely he is your open enemy, and that you serve me. This is the right way. And certainly he led astray numerous people from among you. Could you not then understand? This is the hell which you were promised. Enter it this day because you disbelieve. That day we shall seal their mouths, and their hands will speak to us, and their feet will bear witness as to what they earn. And if we please, we will put out their eyes, when they would strive to get first to the way. But how should they see? And if we please, we would transform them in their place, that they would not be able to go on or turn back.
Part 23, Surah 36, Yasin, Section 5, the Resurrection, Ayat 68 to 83. And whosoever we cause to live long, we reduce to an abject state in creation. Do they not understand? And we have not taught him poetry, nor is it meet for him. This is not but a reminder and a play Qur'an to warn him who would have life, and that the word may prove true against the disbelievers. See they not that we have created cattle for them out of what our hands have wrought? So they are their masters. And we have subjected them to them, and some of them they ride, and some they eat, and therein they have advantages and drinks. Will they not then give thanks? And they take gods besides Allah, that they may be helped. They are not able to help them, and they are hosts brought up before them. So let their speech grieve thee. So let not their speech grieve thee. Surely we know what they do in secret and what they do openly. Does not man see that we created him from a small life germ? And lo, he is an open disputant, and he strikes out a likeness for us and forgets his own creation. Says he, who will give life to the bones when they are rotten? Say, he will give life to them who brought them into existence at first. And he is knower of all creation, who produced fire for you out of the green tree, so that with it you kindle. Is not he who created the heavens and the earth able to create the like of them? Yea, and he is the creator of all, the knower. His command, when he intends anything, is only to say to it, be, and it is. So glory to him in whose hand is the kingdom of all things, and to him you will be returned.
Part 23, Chapter 37, Al-Safat, those ranging in ranks. Section 1, Unity will prevail. ayats 1 through 21. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by those ranging in ranks, and those who restrain holding in restraint, and those who recite the reminder, surely your God is one, the Lord of the heavens and the earth and what is between them, and the Lord of the eastern lands. Surely we have adorned the lower heaven with an adornment, the stars, and there is a safeguard against every rebellious devil. They cannot listen to the exalted assembly, and they are reproached from every side, driven off, and for them is a perpetual chastisement, except him who snatches away but once. Then there follows him a brightly shining flame. So ask them whether they are stronger in creation or those others whom we have created. Surely we created them of firm clay. Nay, thou wonderest while they mock, and when they are reminded, they mind not. And when they see a sign, they seek to scoff, and say, this is nothing but clear enchantment. When we are dead and have become dust and bones, shall we then be raised? Or our fathers of yore? Say, yea, and you will be humiliated. So it will be but one cry, when lo, they will see, and they will say, O woe to us, this is the day of requital, this is the day of judgment which you called a lie.
Surah 37, Part 23, those ranging in ranks, Section 2, the judgment, Ayat 22 through 74. Gather together those who did wrong and their associates and what they worship besides Allah, then lead them to the way to hell, and stop them, for they shall be questioned. What is the matter with you that you help not one another? Nay, on the day they will be submissive, and some of them will turn to others mutually questioning, saying, surely you used to come to us from the right side. They will say, nay, you yourselves were not believers, and we had no authority over you, but you were an inordinate people. So the word of our Lord has proved true against us. We shall surely taste. We led you astray, for we ourselves were erring. So that day they will be sharers in the chastisement. Thus do we deal with the guilty. They indeed were arrogant when it was said to them, there is no God but Allah, and said, shall we give up our gods for a mad poet? Nay, he has brought the truth and verifies the messenger. Surely you will taste the painful chastisement, and you are requited naught but for what you did. Save the servants of Allah, the purified ones. For them is the known sustenance, fruits, and they are honored in gardens of delight on thrones facing each other. A bowl of running water will be made to go around them, white, delicious to those who drank. It deprives not of reason, nor are they exhausted therewith. And with them are those modest in gaze, having beautiful eyes, as if they were eggs carefully protected. Then some of them will turn to others, questioning mutually. A speaker of them will say, surely I had a comrade who said, art thou indeed of those who accept? When we are dead and have become dust and bones, shall we then be requited? He will say, will you look? Then he looked down and saw him in the midst of hell. He will say, by Allah, thou had almost caused me to perish. And had it not been for favor of my Lord, I should have been among those brought up. Are we not to die, except our previous deaths, and are we not to be chastised? Surely this is the mighty achievement. For the like of this, then let the workers work. Is this the better entertainment, or the tree of Zaqqum. Surely we have made it a trial for the wrongdoers. It is a tree that grows in the bottom of hell. It produced is as if were the heads of serpents. Then truly they will eat of it and fill their bellies with it. Then surely they shall have after it a drink of boiling water. Then their return is surely the flaming fire. They indeed found their fathers astray. So in their footsteps they are hastening on. And most of the ancients surely went astray before them. And indeed we sent among them warners. Then see what was the end of those warned, except the servants of Allah, the purified ones.
Part 23, Chapter 37, Those Ranging in Ranks, Section 3, Noah and Abraham, Ayat 75 to 113. And Noah certainly called upon us, an excellent answerer of prayers, and we delivered him and his people from the great distress, and made his offspring the survivors, and left for him praise among the latter generations. Peace be to Noah among the nations. Thus indeed do we reward the doers of good. Surely he was of our believing servants. Then we drowned the others, and surely of his party was Abraham. When he came to his Lord with a secure heart, when he said to his sire and his people, what is it that you worship? A lie? Gods besides Allah do you desire? What is then your idea about the Lord of the worlds? Then he glanced a glance at the stars and said, surely I am sick of your deities. So they turned their backs on him, going away. Then he turned to their gods and said, do you not eat? What is the matter with you that you speak not? So he turned upon them, smiting with the right hand. Then they came to him hastening. He said, do you worship that which you hew out? And Allah has created you and what you make. They said, build for him a building, then cast him into the flaming fire. And they designed a plan against him. But we brought him low. And he said, surely I flee to my Lord. He will guide me. My Lord, grant me a doer of good deeds. So we gave him the good news of a forbearing son. But when he became of age to work with him, he said, O my son, I have seen in a dream that I should sacrifice thee. So consider what thou seest. He said, O my father, do as thou art commanded. If Allah please, thou wilt find me patient. So when they both submitted, and he had thrown him down upon his forehead, and we called out to him, saying, O Abraham, thus hast indeed fulfilled the vision. Thus do we reward the doers of good. Surely this is a manifest trial, and we ransomed him with a great sacrifice, and we granted him among the latter generations the salutation. Peace be to Abraham. Thus do we reward the doers of good. Surely he was one of our believing servants. And we gave him the good news of Isaac, a prophet, a righteous one. And we blessed him in Isaac. And of their offspring, some are doers of good, but some are clearly unjust to themselves.
Part 23, Moses, Aaron, Elias, and Lot. Surah 37, those ranging in rank. Section 4, Moses, Aaron, Elias, and Lot. Ayats 114 through 138. And we certainly conferred a favor on Moses and Aaron, and we delivered them and their people from the mighty distress. And we helped them so they were the vanquishing. And we gave them both the the clear book. And we guided them on the right way, and we granted them among the later generations the salutation, peace be to Moses and Aaron. Thus do we reward the doers of good, and surely they were both of our believing servants. And Elias was surely of those sent, when he said to his people, will you not guard against evil? Do you call upon Baal and forsake the best of the Creator? Allah, your Lord and the Lord of your fathers of yore? But they rejected him, so they shall be brought up, but not the servants of Allah, the purified ones. And we granted him among the later generations the salutation, peace be to Elias. Even thus we reward the doers of good. Surely he was one of our believing servants, and Lot was surely of those sent, when we delivered him and his people, all, except an old woman among those who remained behind. Then we destroyed the others, and surely you passed by them in the morning and at night. Do you not then understand?
Part 23, Surah 37, Al-Safat, those ranging in ranks. Section 5, Jonah and the Prophet's Triumph. Ayats 139 through 182. And Jonah was surely of those sent, when he fled to the laden ship, so he shared with others, but was of those cast away. So the fish took him into its mouth, while he was blamable. But had he not been of those who glorify us, he would have tarried in its belly till the day when they are raised. Then we cast him on the naked shore while he was sick. And we caused a gourd to grow up from him, and we sent him to 100,000 or more. And they believed, so we gave them provision till a time. Now, ask them whether thy Lord has daughters, and they have sons. SubhanAllah. Now ask them whether thy Lord has daughters, and they have sons. Or did we create the angels, females, while they witnessed? Now surely it is of their own lie that they say, Allah has begotten, and truly they are liars. Has he preferred daughters to sons? What is the matter with you? How you judge? Will you not then mind, or have you a clear authority? Then bring your book if you are truthful. And they assert a relationship between him and the jinn. And certainly the jinn know that they will be brought up for judgment. Glory be to Allah from what they describe. But not so the servants of Allah, the purified ones. So surely you and that which you serve, not against him can you cause any to fall into trial, save him who will burn in the flaming fire. And there is none of us but has an assigned place, and verily we are ranged in ranks, and we truly glorify him. And surely they used to say, had we a reminder from those of yore, we would have been sincere servants of Allah. But now they disbelieve in it, so they will come to know. And certainly our word has already gone forth to our servants, to those sent, that they, surely they, will be helped, and our hosts, surely they, will be triumphant. So turn away from them till a time, and watch them, they too will see. Would they hasten on our chastisement? So when it descends in their court, evil will be the mourning of the warned ones, and turn away from them till a time. And watch, for they too will see. Glory be to thy Lord, the Lord of might, above what they describe, and peace be to those sent, and praise be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds.
Surah 38, Qur'an, Part 23, Section 1, The Enemy's Discomfiture, Ayats 1 through 14. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, truthful God, by the Qur'an, possessing eminence, nay, those who disbelieve are in self-exaltation and opposition. How many generations we destroyed before them, and they cried when there was no longer time for escape. And they wonder that a warner from among themselves has come to them, as the disbelievers say, this is an enchanter, a liar. Makes he the gods a single God? Surely this is a strange thing. And the chiefs among them say, go steadily adhere to your gods, and surely this is a thing intended. We never heard of this in the former faith. This is nothing but a forgery. Has a reminder been revealed to him from among us? Nay, they are in doubt as to my reminder. Nay, they have not yet tasted my chastisement, or have they the treasures of the mercy of Allah? SubhanAllah. Or have they the treasure of the mercy of thy Lord, the mighty, the great giver? Or is the kingdom of the heavens and the earth and what is between them theirs? Then let them rise higher in need. When an army of the allies is here put to flight, the people of Noah and Ad and Pharaoh, the Lord of hosts, rejected prophets before them, and Thamud and the people of Lot and the dwellers of the grove. These were the parties opposing truth. Not one of them but rejected the messengers. So just was my retribution.
Part 23, Chapter 38, Sa'd, Section 2, David's Enemies, Ayats 15 to 26. And these wait but for one cry, wherein there is no delay. And they say, our Lord, hasten on for us our portion before the day of reckoning. Bear patiently what they say, and remember our servant David, the possessor of power. He ever turned to Allah. Truly, we made the mountains subject to him, glorifying Allah at nightfall and sunrise. And the birds gathered together, all were obedient to him. And we strengthened his kingdom, and we gave him wisdom and a clear judgment. And has the story of the adversaries come to thee, when they made an entry into the private chamber by climbing the wall? When they came upon David, so he was afraid of them, they said, fear not. Two litigants, of whom one has wronged the other, so decide between us with justice, and act not unjustly, and guide us to the right way. This is my brother. He has 99 ewes, and I have a single ewe. Then he said, make it over to me, and he has prevailed against me in dispute. He said, surely he has wronged thee in demanding thy ewe to add to his own ewes. And surely many partners wrong one another, save those who believe and do good, and very few are they. And David knew that we had tried him, So he asked his Lord for protection, and he fell down bowing and turned to God. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. So we gave him this protection, and surely he had a nearness to us and an excellent resort. O David, surely we have made thee a ruler in the land. So judge between men justly, and follow not desire, lest it lead thee astray from the path of Allah. Those who go astray from the path of Allah, for them is surely a severe chastisement, because they forgot the day of reckoning.
Part 23, Surah 38, Sa'ad. Section 3, Solomon and his enemies, ayats 27 through 40. And we created not the heaven and the earth and what is between them in vain. That is the opinion of those who disbelieve. So woe to those who disbelieve on account of the fire. Shall we treat those who believe and do good like the mischief makers in the earth? Or shall we make the dutiful like the wicked? This is a book that we have revealed to thee, abounding in good, that they may ponder over its verses, and that the men of understanding may mind. And we gave to David Solomon, most excellent the servant. Surely he ever turned to Allah. When well-bred, swift horses were brought to him at evening, so he said, I love the good things on account of the remembrance of my Lord, until they were hidden behind the veil. He said, bring them back to me. So he began to stroke their legs and necks. And certainly we tried Solomon when we put on his throne a mere body. So he turned to Allah. He said, my Lord, forgive me and grant me a kingdom which is not fit for anyone after me. Surely thou art the great giver. So we made the wind subservient to him. It made his command to run gently wherever he desired. And the devils, every builder and diver, and others fettered and chained. This is our free gift, so give freely or withhold without reckoning. And surely he had a nearness to us and an excellent result.
Part 23, Chapter 38, Sa'ad, Section 4, Job, Triumph of the Righteous, ayats 41 through 64. And remember our servant Job, when he cried to his Lord, the devil has afflicted me with toil and torment. Urge with thy foot, here is a cool washing place and a drink. And we gave him his people, and the like of them with them, a mercy from us, and a reminder for men of understanding. And take in thy hand few worldly goods, and earn goodness therewith, and incline not to falsehood. Surely we found him patient, most excellent the servant. Surely he ever turned to us. And remember our servants Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, men of power and insight. We indeed purified them by a pure quality, the keeping in mind of the final abode. And surely they were with us of the elect, the best. And remember Ishmael and Elisha and Dhul-Kifl, and they were all of the best. This is a reminder. And surely there is an excellent resort for the dutiful. Gardens of perpetuity, the doors are open for them. Reclining therein, calling therein for many fruits and drink. And with them are those modest in gaze, equal in age. This is what you are promised for the day of reckoning. Surely this is our sustenance. It will never come to an end. This is for the good, and truly there is an evil resort for the inordinate, hell. They will enter it. So evil is the resting place. This, so let them taste it, boiling and intensely cold drink, and another similar punishment of varying sorts. This is an army rushing headlong with you. No welcome for them. Surely they will burn in fire. They say, nay, you. No, welcome to you. You prepared it for us, so evil is the resting place. They say, our Lord, whoever prepared it for us, give him more, a double punishment in the fire. And they say, what is the matter with us? We see not men whom we used to count among the vicious. Did we only take them in scorn, or do our eyes miss them? That surely is the truth, the contending one with another of the inmates of fire.
Part 23, Surah 38, Section 5, Opposition to Prophets, Ayat 65 through 88. Say, I am only a warner, and there is no God but Allah, the One, the Subduer of all, the Lord of the heavens and the earth and what is between them, the mighty, the forgiving. Say, it is a message of importance, from which you turn away. I have no knowledge of that, exalted chiefs, when they contend. Only this is revealed to me, that I am a plain one. When thy Lord said to the angels, surely I am going to create a mortal from dust. So when I have made him complete and breathe into him of my spirit, fall down submitting to him. And the angels submitted, all of them. But not Iblis. He was proud, and he was one of the disbelievers. He said, O Iblis, what prevented thee from submitting to him, whom I created with both my hands? Art thou proud, or art thou of the exalted ones? He said, I am better than he. Thou hast created me of fire, and him thou didst create of dust. He said, go forth from hence. Surely thou art driven away, and surely my curse is on thee to the day of judgment. He said, my Lord, respite me to the day that they are raised. He said, surely thou art of the respited ones. Till the day of the time made known, he said, then by thy might I will surely lead them all astray, except thy servants from among them, the purified ones. He said, the truth is, and the truth I speak, that I shall fill hell with thee, and with all those among them who follow thee. Say, I ask you no reward for it, nor am I of the impostors. It is naught but a reminder to the nations, and certainly you will come to know about it after a time.
Part 23, Surah 39, Al-Zumar, the companies. Section 1, Obedience to Allah, Ayats 1 through 9. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. The revelation of the book is from Allah, the Mighty, the Wise. Surely we have revealed to thee the book with truth. So serve Allah, being sincere to Him in obedience. Now surely sincere obedience is due to Allah alone, and those who choose protectors besides Him say, we serve them only that they may bring us nearer to Allah. Surely Allah will judge between them in which they differ. Surely Allah guides not him who is a liar, ungrateful. If Allah desired to take a son to Himself, He could have chosen those he pleased out of those whom he has created. Glory be to him. He is Allah, the one, the subduer of all. He has created the heavens and the earth with truth. He makes the night cover the day and makes the day overtake the night. And he has made the sun and the moon subservient. Each one moves on to an assigned term. Now surely he is the mighty, the forgiver. He created you from a single being, then made its mate of the same kind. And he sent down for you 8 of the cattle in pairs. He creates you in the wombs of your mothers, creation after creation, in triple darkness. That is Allah, your Lord. His is the kingdom. There is no God but He. How are you then turned away? If you are ungrateful, then surely Allah is above need of you. And he likes not ungratefulness in His servants. And if you are grateful, He likes it for you. And no bearer of a burden will bear another's burden. Then to your Lord is your return. Then will He inform you of what you did. Surely He is knower of what is in the breast. And when distress afflicts a man, he calls upon his Lord, turning to Him. Then when He grants him a favor from Him, he forgets that for which he called upon Him before, and sets up rivals to Allah that He may cause men to stray from His path. Say, enjoy thine ungratefulness for a little. Surely thou art of the companions of the fire. Is he who is obedient during hours of the night, prostrating himself and standing, taking care of the hereafter, and hoping for the mercy of his Lord? Say, are those who know and those who know not alike? Only men of understanding mind.
Part 23, Believers and Disbelievers, Surah 39, The Company, Section 2, Believers and Disbelievers, Ayats 10 through 21. Say, O my servant who believe, keep your duty to your Lord. For those who do good in this world is good, and Allah's earth is spacious. Truly the steadfast will be paid their reward without measure. Say, I am commanded to serve Allah, being sincere to Him in obedience, and I am commanded to be the first of those who submit. Say, I fear if I disobey my Lord the chastisement of a grievous day. Say, Allah I serve, being sincere to Him in my obedience. Serve then what you will besides Him. Say, the losers surely are those who lose themselves and their people on the day of resurrection. Now surely that is the manifest loss. They shall have coverings of fire above them and coverings beneath them. With that Allah makes His servants to fear, so keep your duty to me, O my servants. And those who eschew the worship of the idols and turn to Allah, for them is good news. So give good news to my servants who listen to the word, then follow the best of it. Such are they whom Allah has guided, and such are the men of understanding. He against whom the sentence of chastisement is due, canst thou save him who is in the fire? But those who keep their duty to their Lord, for them are high places. Above them, higher places, built for them wherein rivers flow. It is the promise of Allah. Allah fails not in His promise. Seest thou not that Allah sends down water from the clouds, then makes it go down into the earth in spring, then brings forth therewith herbage of various hues, Then it withers so that thou seest turn yellow. Then he makes it chaff. Surely there is a reminder in this for men of understanding.
Part 23, Surah 39, Al-Zumar, the companies, Section 3, A Perfect Guidance, Ayats 22 through 31. Is he whose breast Allah has opened to Islam so that he follows a light from his Lord? So woe to those whose hearts are hardened against the remembrance of Allah. Such are in clear error. Allah has revealed the best announcement, a book consistent, repeating its injunctions, whereat do shudder the skins of those who fear their Lord. Then their skins and their hearts soften to Allah's remembrance. This is Allah's guidance. He guides with it whom He pleases. And he whom Allah leaves in error, there is no guide for him. Is then he who has a guard for SubhanAllah. Is then he who has to guard himself with his own person against the evil chastisement of the resurrection day? And it will be said to the iniquitous, taste what you earned. Those before them denied, so the chastisement came to them from whence they perceived not. So Allah made them taste disgrace in this world's life, and certainly the chastisement of the hereafter is greater, did they but know. And certainly we have set forth for men in this Qur'an similitudes of every sort, that they may mind. An Arabic Qur'an without any crookedness, that they may guard against evil. Allah sets forth a parable. A man belonging to partners, differing with one another, and a man devoted wholly to one man. Are the two alike in condition? Praise be to Allah. Nay, most of them know not. Surely thou wilt die, and they will die, and they too will die. Then surely on the day of resurrection will you contend one with another before your Lord. Surely Allah's word speaks the truth. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Surely Allah's word speaks the truth. All praise is due to Allah for the complete reading of Part 23. All praise is due to Allah. We will close out in prayer, after which we will have brief announcements. Attention, prayer. Our Lord, punish us not if we forget or make a mistake. Our Lord, do not lay on us a burden, as thou didst lay on those before us. Our Lord, impose not on us afflictions, which we have not the strength to bear, and pardon us, and grant us protection, and have mercy on us. Thou art our patron, so grant us victory over the disbelieving people. O Allah, you are the most forgiving, and you love forgiveness. So forgive us. Surah 113, Al-Falaq, the dawn. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the dawn, from the evil of that which He has created, and from the evil of those who cast evil suggestions, infirm resolutions, and from the evil of the India when He ended. Surah 114, Al-Nas, the men. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of men, the King of men, the God of men, from the evil of the whispering of the slinking devil who whispers into the heart of men from among the jinn and the men. Allah, there is no God but He, the ever-living, the self-subsisting, by whom all subsist. Slumber overtakes Him not, nor sleep. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth. Who is He that can intercede with Him but assist Him? He knows what is before them and what is behind them. They encompass nothing of His knowledge except what He pleases. His knowledge extends over the heavens and the earth, and the preservation of them both tires Him not. And He is the Most High, the Great. O Allah, we beseech Your help and ask Your mercy, for we believe in You and trust in You for all that we need. We are helpers in Your cause with Your apostles. Please grant us success. I mean, all praise is truly due to Allah. We are grateful to each and every reader. All praise is due to Allah. You read beautifully. Thank you to each and every listener. Thank you to the Cover Down Sisters for all that you do. Our Cover Down Sisters are Sister Rosalind, who welcomes us in every morning and takes attendance. Our Sister Miyoshi, who also welcomes in the chat. All praise is due to Allah, and she is my understudy to cover as facilitator. Also, we're grateful to our Cover Down sister, Sister Eartha, and Sister Yaisha. All praise is truly due to Allah. We are grateful to our Sister Latif, who also is covering down, helping in the chat as well. Thank you to each and every reader. Thank you to those who read on a daily basis and those who read occasionally. All praise is truly due to Allah. We are grateful, grateful, grateful to each and every one. We are grateful to our very first male reader, Brother Ahmad. All praise is truly due to Allah for our Brother Ahmad, who is just reading so beautifully with us, and to our Brother Fatir, our other brother who's on the line reading with us, who reads so beautifully every morning as well. We are grateful to each and every reader. We are grateful to our prayer and fasting family, the Foundation for Success, for joining in so steadfast every day for the call to read and to provide support and to continue praying for this line. We are grateful, grateful, grateful. We are truly grateful. We want to also encourage you to remember, you can listen to the playback of the recording every day. You can listen to that playback, and you can also click on the link for the podcast, and you can listen and view the previous podcast. All praise is truly due to Allah. We are in installment number 12. That is 12 months that Allah has blessed us to be able to read His divine word. All praise is truly due to Allah. We will, by Allah's permission, have an anniversary celebration on Friday, June the 10th, between the hours of 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard at the restaurant The Door. It is a wonderful restaurant that serves Jamaican cuisine at a very affordable rate, delicious cuisine. We are looking forward to you joining in this wonderful, wonderful monumental celebration of our 1-year anniversary through this divinely guided journey through the Holy Qur'an. Please continue to RSVP with myself and or Sister Miyoshi. I'll cover down Sister Miyoshi. We are grateful to so many of you who have already RSVP'd. There is still room for more. Please continue to RSVP. We are so very grateful to each and every one of you. For those who desire to be readers, please reach out to myself or to one of the Cover Down sisters to become a reader. We also need additional help behind the scenes. There are so many things that go on behind the scenes that we do desire additional help. So you can please reach out to myself or to one of the Cover Down sisters, and we can see how you can sit in to help us out. We are grateful to our brother Saladin 7X for all that he does as well behind the scenes. Also for helping to spread the word that we are here every day by Allah's permission, beginning at the hour of 5:30 a.m. throughout this read. We are praised. We are just so grateful to Brother Saladin 7X for his steadfastness and for continuing to invite believers onto the line. We are grateful to each and every one who continues to invite believers to join on to this call. We desire to invite people onto the line to let them know that we are here reading Allah's revealed word daily. Inshallah, tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m., we will begin our call with another music mix or a lecture, followed at 6 a.m. by the reading of the Holy Qur'an, Part 24. Part 24 begins with Surah 39, Ayat 32. It goes all the way through to Surah 41, Ayat 46. Once again, thank you for being part of this divinely guided journey through the Holy Qur'an. May Allah continue to bless each and every one of us and the families that we represent by being present. May Allah continue to strengthen each and every one as well. Please greet one another. Assalamu alaikum. For those who desire to stay online, we will continue with the music mix of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, titled, If Satan Cast Out Satan. Assalamu alaikum. Greet one another. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.